go. Hello everyone, I'm Iron Phoenix and welcome back to Satisfactory. And I have a critter on my roof. Didn't think I would say that today, but come on, off you go. I'll shoot it in a second. Let me just get rid of this. Right, because I need to be here for this. So I need to get some drones sorted out, mostly because I need to get Quartz sorted out, and a good place to start with this is here. The reason why here is because over there I have some quartz, over there I have some coal, and I can, and I've also got a train line here, which means I can, I'm going to say, what's hitting me? We've also got beasties everywhere. There we go. Right, everything is now dead. Okay, so, and let's get rid of this. So this is going to be the place for my new quartz processing facility before it gets loaded up into drones. Now the reason why I'm doing drones and not trains is basically I've not done drones yet, and I think it might be a little easier to set up. So I'm just going to build a nice basic platform here for the refineries to go on. Yes, I said refineries. I have a recipe for quartz. I have an alternative recipe for quartz which I'm going to use. It's something called fused quartz, if I can do it. Where is it? Quartz purification. Wait, is it not in? Is it not in there? Was it in the assembler? It's the wrong way around. It's fine. Okay, hold on. Let me just grab a constructor for a minute. What was it in? Oh, it's in a foundry. That's fine. I can do foundries. Okay, so foundry is that one. Slightly less impressive, the foundries, but whatever. I can do something like that. Yeah, that'll be fine. Which is good, cause so over here. Thank you, frame rate, for just vanishing there. So over here I have some quartz, which currently goes into this. I'm going to take that one out, and we'll just move this over towards our facility here. I'll just quickly okay, and I also need to just put into, cause this is my my app link for these. Right. So fuse quartz, and fused quartz. This would also give me the opportunity to just neaten up this line, because this line is a little messy. So just, I think I'll just do that, and maybe then just do a half one, and then I don't really care which way it goes as long as it's out of the way for just a moment. So this is just a personal train that I use to get from one location to another. And so we can now transport railway, stick that in through there. That is not going to like that, so we'll just do that. And that's not going to like that either, so we'll just at some point, like everything, I need to go through here and clean up quite a few of these little bits and pieces. But that just allows me to then say, hey, I want walls up here. So that's going to be my line for coal. So it's going up here. And this one is going to be my conveyor splitter. Which it would help if I put that anywhere near to the right place. In fact, what I think I should probably do is pull this out by another one. And pull this out over this way a little, so I can do a conveyor splitter back here. And I can just very, very crudely, because I need to get power, because currently I can't fly. There we go. Get that attached there, and then, right. And so the reason why I'm doing this bit now is, so the coal is going to come in through here. It's going to go down into here. How would be the question? That should do that. So that's going to go right the way this way. It's going to be messy and horrible, but it's going to be fine. Oh, it's going to be very messy and horrible. But it's fine, I can come back to this at a later date, neaten it up. That'll do, and I can then just do conveyor splitter there, conveyor splitter about there. And where's the coal going to come from, you may ask? There. I've got a coal vein up here, which every time I've gone past it, I've thought, oh, I should really do something with that. And now I am. And that goes there and there. Okay, now we just need to quickly wire all this stuff up. So I use a double wall outlet to basically replace that line. and then I will then branch that out into one of these wall outlets. So I've got a little bit of, I've accidentally just put one of those down. That's fine, and now we just need to wire that into here. And we'll get coal. Right, coal is now coming through. As for this section, I need to just build this out a little way. I need to put in a nice big one of these. That goes there, that goes there. So these two are going to be funneling into there, that one's going to be funneling into there. And then this will be the drain port, which I need to make something for that, because I realised I didn't have any on me. So, high-speed connectors, I just need to make some of these. I don't know, how many of these do I need to make? So I don't want to be hanging around making loads of them. What I should do is grab that one, 20 of them. I have now got cables in dimensional storage devices, which was a bit of an oversight previously, not having that one, because you do so much cabling, it's ridiculous not to have that. But it does mean that I can make most things just on the go now, which is good. If I get somewhere and I realise that I've forgotten something, I can just craft it. Right, that's that. So let's get this drain port down. Now, there is something that is missing from this. And that is fuel. That goes there. We can now get rid of that. Right. Yes, so the next thing to... no. The next thing to do is to work out why my... oh yes, because I didn't actually connect it up properly. There we go. Right. So that is now going to be doing raw quartz, and that can all be neatened up later. I do need to make a... why does this require portable miner? Of all the things. Alright, okay, fine. Portable miner, and I also need some AI limiters, apparently. Apparently I don't have any of those on me. Usually I'm carrying like around a stack of them for some reason, but not today. Right, so that should be enough for a drone. Don't need to limit the AI that much. Right. We also need to change the name. Oh yeah, no, that drone is fine. That one is set up. Now, I need fuel. Oh, I could actually run this off turbo fuel. Not going to. I'm going to set up a battery factory. But that's fine. Right, so that bit's sorted out for the most part. Needs a little bit of neatening up here and there, but all is good. Mainly things like this tunnel through here. Probably clear this up a bit. Make it a little bit nicer coming through here, and above all, clearing up this tunnel. I'd quite like to maybe see if I can do something with like sort of airlock type of thing going on. I'm unsure how it would take sort of construction in here inside. It would probably be a couple of modules either side, just to sort of be this. You are going into a cave sort of section. Right, so we are going down to where the nuclear the nuclear pasta is being made, and I need to work on that bit as well. It's partly why I need to sort out the drone factory business, because right now there's no quartz being sent there. I need to do it manually. That's not great because quartz is actually needed in the process of building nuclear pasta to make the radio control units. So yes, that's all a thing. I also fixed the this junction up here that was always a bit dodgy. I finally managed to work out how to fix it, so that's also now fixed, and we are able to go in. We want to go down this way and then around into the siding. And that will allow that train to go through. Right, yes. So I need a... So I've taken out... Oh yeah, so I took out that bridge that kind of went across there. I've half replaced it with this one. I say half replaced it because I've not finished it. That's going to be a job for another day. I've done a little bit in trying to make this reasonably accessible for explorers to actually move through. So you would kind of go down there and up here and cross the track and all that sort of thing. And we've got this roadway as well. Goes across. Neatened up a whole bunch of just bits of track and all that over there. So now, I don't know how much of this I've actually shown on stream at this point, because obviously I've been working on bits and pieces throughout the week. So now fuel is made over there from out of the refineries, and it's brought over here for where the I've got 8 fluid gas turbines or whatever they are called over here running power, but it does mean that I've got an awful lot of space for stuff to be built. And so over here is currently a place that I can drop my singularity cells, so I can start making ballistic warp drives. Unfortunately I did the maths, and I'm going to need a lot of singularity cells. Is what I kind of came to, frantically poking the calculator. But over here, now I think if I was to just drop a blender down for a minute, I think I have everything that I need to make batteries. I would have done. No, aluminium casing, aluminium solution. I mean, I can get it. It's just a case of, that's a pain. Okay. So I'm already receiving aluminium casings. Anyway, I'm also getting a supply here of sulfuric acid. I just need to remove these trees, and I should have the makings of the start of a battery factory. I did some things here. It didn't really work, but you know, we try to do stuff and just see if it looks good. In that case, it didn't look good. Okay, so I mean, though now I'm questioning as to if I actually want it here or no. Let's put it here for now. And I can work out. Right, I could pull it off from underneath. That would be useful. because it will look a lot neater. It's not giving me my... I think it's about there. There we go. Right. Not that it matters, of course, 'cause you can't see it, but matters to me. Right. Put that there. Put that there. And we have the start of our battery factory. Oh, it gets okay. It gets rid of water as well. So I'm need to work out a way of getting rid of the water as well. That's fine. I can deal with that later. Right. That's for aluminium solution. Where am I going to get that from? Well, I'm making it already up there. I'm just wondering, would it be better to pull the bauxite, the raw bauxite down? And at that point, right, I think I might be able to convert it, you know, from something else. But I don't know what from. Let's have a look. So I can change it from copper to, you know, I have a copper vein there. And it's got a, that's not going to work. I've got a, let's have a look at my stuff. I've got a copper vein around here somewhere. Well, yeah, but I'm using it all. That's not going to work. Got a copper vein here. What's that doing? Oh yeah, that was just making that. I could just use that. But I would also then need some... Oh, that's not going to work. Yeah, no, it's going to be easier for me to just pull it from... maybe from that one, instead of interfering with this one. Or that one. And at that point, you may as well use alumina solution. Except... what I'm trying to do here is I'm trying to work out if it's better to haul it over here, and then I could probably just put the water somewhere, maybe take it over here, because there's a couple of impure coal veins there. That's actually quite a nice spot, potentially for burning away water, basically. That might not be the worst idea. In fact, it's going to be a terrible idea, but we'll go with it. We'll run with it. Right. So, what do I need then? I need... You can tell I've planned this out, can't you? Not. Right. So that is that. That's the water. That's going to be for the batteries. The casing is coming from back here. I'm gonna just do a crude snaking belt for the moment, and then I'll actually hook it up properly another time. Yeah, I've got loads. In fact, I've got more than loads. In fact, I've probably got... Yeah, no, I'm fine for this. I'm sorry, what? I've got a whole load of petroleum coke in that one. In fact, I've got a whole load of... I had a petroleum coke shortage earlier. Turns out I didn't have a petroleum coke shortage at all. Let me just stick a merger in here and... It's clumsy, but it's fine for the moment. What I was thinking of is, okay, if we put it up here, then we could then do a splitter of here. Get it along here, and then up here, and then down there. Excellent. And that just means I've got loads of that stuff, so it's, I don't mind just using it. And I need to upgrade this so that I've got a landing platform, and we need to colour it properly. Right, now how does this one go? Kind of pulling it from building to building. I do feel like it does give the buildings a sort of a certain amount of character to it. Right until we get to here, and we realise that we can't really go much further. I mean, hold on. This isn't going to work. This isn't going to work, but I'm going to try it anyway. Also, just concrete that one. So now we want it to basically run along here, right? So we do that, and then we do that, and then we do that. Huh. It worked. Actually, that doesn't look too bad. I'll have to remember to use that that again in the future, because that actually is quite a good way of getting the belts around. Right, let's move it down there. I'm trying to go for as long as possible without ending up in a snaking mess of belts. I think I might have to no, we can go a little bit further, I think, before we end up in belt snaking mess territory. In fact, we might even be able to get away with this. There we go. Right. That is aluminium casing set up to go into the battery factory. Now, solution. There is one that does solids, but I don't have solid sulfuric acid coming in here. And this is currently what I've got set up for my crystal oscillators, and it's not good. It's not good at all, but it's the best I've got at the moment. But that will change, you see. Get the battery thing set up, I can then get drones fueling this. I can get this actually put in properly, sort out this absolute mess of water pipes. Yeah, it's all a bit of a thing. Right, I'm gonna nick. Oh, I can't nick that one for whatever reason. That one, I can drive it, but I can't. Oh, I can now. So I need to get aluminium solution. Now there is bauxite up there, which is I mean, the easiest way I'm thinking is that I mine it. Well, the easiest thing to do would be to mine it and then put it into drones, but I can't do that because I need the fuel for the drones, which is why I'm hauling bauxite anyway. Maybe we see if we are getting an overuse of bauxite. I could always just... I've already got a line here. I just need to neaten it up. Welcome to my bauxite elevator. Again, another thing that I should probably finish at some point. Right, so I think... So I've got 2 bauxite things here. It's actually water that's having trouble keeping up. But so these bauxite things need 200 a minute. Now the belts that are being used can't do that anyway. And I've got stacks of aluminium, so that's just a moot point. I need to, if I wanted to get this running properly, what I would need to do is I would need to set up, sort out the water situation. Right now I'm just sorting out the beastie situation. This is probably not doing 400. That's enough doing 400 a minute. Let's make this do 400 a minute, because then I can pull off the excess. I have new belts. Apologies to anybody who has a fear of heights. Didn't think I'd be doing quite this one today. I do get a little bit of acrophobia every so often, not too much. Which is good, because I end up doing quite a lot of this these days. That and sling myself over the edge on Minecraft maps. Right. So that one's upgraded. That one's upgraded. So these Mark 6 conveyor belts can do 1,200 resources per minute. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to say, hey, I want to pull off from there. Hold on, what have I just done? Yeah. I can do that. I would need to then do a little bit of rerouting. So basically it's going to be going into a second this is going to be a slow belt, or a slower belt. This is going to be a tier that one. So we have our fast belts that are just dumping it onto here, and then presumably that must want more water. I could probably just do that. Do some horrendous belts. There we go. And valves as well. I've started using valves just because I don't want it to start filling up other stuff. It's probably going to be a horrendous mistake. I still don't exactly understand how all this stuff works, the fluid pumping. There we go. Right, that might be a little bit faster now. Next up, we've got this one. So, goes 4 out this way. This is going to be a nice short train. Doesn't need to be huge. And this is going to be a train station that's going this way. We put on a freight platform over there, and I'm going to change this one for a conveyor wall. Yes, game, that's exactly what I wanted you to do. Right, that's gets us to the bauxite. It's like, this is exactly where I want it to be, and then just sort of bumps it over a bit. Right, next up is just to get this. Now, there is a question here that I have, I guess, just my own sort of thought process of, is it going to be better for me to is it better for me to use the existing train network or build a new one that goes directly there? Probably build a new one, I would think. So this is going to be a raw orcs. That's going to go around next to the factories. Yeah, good. We're charging. Yeah, I worked out what was wrong with my power. I remember that. I remember that was a little bit of a fun exercise. The water had backed up in my waste reprocessing, which meant that the sulfuric acid backed up in my fuel processing, and that shut down 3 nuclear reactors, which wasn't ideal, to say the least. But fixed that very, very easily. Easy fix for that. Basically flush the system and then introduce a power plant, basically, to just keep the water down. Coal power plants are really good at just burning water. I guess another option is that you could package it and then sink it. But yeah, I went the other route. Now, I think that that would be a perfect hole there for a train. That way the train could run... No. That way the train could run through this hole here. And this could be neatened up a lot. Yeah, I think that would be fine. And that would then get the train round the back. Every time I get it positioned perfectly, and then I go to place it and it just bumps it and it knocks it off grid. This also won't be here eventually. It's there for the moment until I get back to working on how that bridge is going to all fit together. Creature is apparently in the way. Yes, let's see. Another creature is in the way. For goodness sake, creature, out of the way, please. Just move anywhere else. Just 3 feet. No, I'm too far. No. Not clean, but fine. Fix that later. Right. What I could have done actually there is just use an explosive and send it panicking. Get it out of the way, but oh well. Never mind. Right, this is going... Please ignore the chaos of this section. So this is going. So this line is going to be running around here, and then joining up around here somewhere. I mean, I could just put in a train station here. That might fit. 5, especially considering that I only need a short one, and then it goes down to, I think it only needs to be that. Yeah. So this is our train station for here, and that goes in there. Right, so third freight. No, not yeah, sorry, freight is fine. Get that hooked up to the power. And then go up there a bit, and then go out there. The interesting bit will be getting that in. Probably just going to do this for now. Going to go up to here. Just basically just getting a very basic layout sorted out so that when I go back through and fix it, I know where to put my foundations. It's probably actually going to be matching along here and then sort of curve round and in, but it's fine for the moment. I do need to do a turnaround, obviously. It will be turning around this way. Like And I'll need to do something on the other end as well. This is going to be unloading here. And that's going to be going straight into a refinery. Power lines. Yeah. This is good incentive for me to go back and sort out all this absolute mess around here. But for the moment, it's just nice and messy. Got a water extractor. Goes up here. And that is making this stuff. It's just water and bauxite, and it produces the aluminium solution on its own without any byproduct, which is rather nice. And then I just need to get it out again. So this needs to go this way. Wait a minute. Oh. Good Lord. It's me being me. This needs to go underneath. I've got no output. Just said I've got no output. I've got no like physical output. What I do have is a output through the floor. Right, so nip back to the train, load it up, just do a crude turnaround on the other end, load it up, and then just do a quick ride before I set it up to be an automatic back and forth. That will just make sure that I've connected all the track together properly, because trains can get very stuck. I'm very confused. So I found one of my trains was trying to head off down goodness knows where because the junction was a bit messed up. That was the one that was it had always been a bit funny, and yeah, it just completely broke this morning. So I've fixed that, so that's not a problem anymore. Right, so this one is going to be going from raw box to there. Let's load it up. And in fact, while that loads, I will just very quickly build an atrocious turnaround. Oh, come on. It's not letting me even build an atrocious turnaround here. Hold on. I might actually need to build a proper one just to get it to get it to behave. So 1, 2, 3. I can do it. I can do a tight one. So 3, and that goes there. 1, 2. Now I can, in theory, get it back round this way. Should be able to do that. Okay, it's got its turnaround done now, and that's got a whole load of bauxite on it. So we just do a quick check to make sure the line's all good, and then I'll just set it off on automatic. Is it gonna? Oh, it's clipping slightly, but that's not too bad. All this is clipping. That should be fine then. That doesn't have any water in it. Why not? That's connected. Badly, but it's connected. Stick a pipeline pump in here. There we go. Right, so that is now making that. Hopefully this is going to work. Just waiting for the aluminium. It knows that it's meant to be there. And then, yeah, so the water will then be pumped out. And it will go into probably somewhere around here, and I'll get some coal or something to hook up to it, just to get rid of excess water, basically. There we go, our first battery. Oh, first 10 batteries. Batteries? Oh yeah, no, we're making loads of it. Good. Right. I am going to call that here for now, I think. Predominantly, right, batteries are in. Not got drones flying yet. Mostly, I now just need to get another drone platform set up, and that will be fueled for it. I think I need to make some more things for drone ports, isn't it? Let me just see. Yeah, I need to make another 20 of these, and then basically rebuild a good portion of my base. So I'm thinking, let's end it for now. Maybe back tomorrow for a little bit more of this, but we'll see. So with that, I will say thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time.